This episode of Royal Key is brought to you by BetOnline. BetOnline.ag is more than just an online betting platform. They boast a focus on the player approach and have built their reputation on offering clients nothing but the best. From cutting-edge technology, enticing promotions, and the latest sports betting odds, BetOnline, the best online betting site on the internet. Also, stay tuned to the end of the episode to find out how to win this Stanford baseball pack.
What Chris going?
What's going on, world? Brand new episode of Royal Key there on your screen. I'm your host, George Kill, and I'm here with Justin of Stanford Baseball. Justin, how you doing, man?
Doing good, how are you?
Yeah, I'm doing pretty good. Now, you guys having one of your most successful seasons, but we want to get a day in the life of you, and I'm your recruit today. So where do we start?
First thing we do usually when recruits come is we'll talk to them about sizing and stuff, obviously for uniforms, try to get that on the map, on the radar. After that, we'll get some sizes, obviously for day-to-day gear, practice gear, shorts, t-shirts, hoodies, the whole works here, as you can kind of see. Kind of like to see what the players like in terms of cleats, turfs. Guys have preferred, some guys like molded, some guys like spikes. So try to get a little bit of what the guy likes to wear, what he feels comfortable in, and go from there.
Well, today let's start head to toe. I know I'm gonna have to take my regular Stanford hat off and put a baseball one on.
Baseball caps are all over here. So these are our 3 game hats. We got the just old Stanford S, we have the block S with the tree, and then we have the all black block S with the tree over here.
You tell me, which combo am I going for today?
Black's kind of the favorite right now. So okay. Black on white has kind of been a favorite of our guys this year. This was brand new last year. We were a little nervous about the fan base. We have a fan base that's pretty traditional, right. But it got a really good reception, and we have a pretty good winning record in black. So, okay. You know, baseball guys can get that in their head a little bit. Yeah. So it'd be this jersey and then white and gray pant combos, white at home, gray on the road. Guys wear the same belt for all unis.
Tell me about the picking of the uniform from game to game.
So pitchers get to pick. Each guy has a preferred jersey. Brendan Beck, for example, who's our Friday night guy, he's real big on being in the white script. Baseball is the only sport left that still gets to actually use the Stanford script, since everybody else is at block now. That's Friday, so this is actually our Saturday now for our home. And then with the black jersey, they usually wear the red undershirt. So this would be Jacob Palish. He's our Saturday guy.
So if you had to rank them as far as what fans like the most currently?
There's a bit of a demographic split, right? Like, so the older fan base is very much the white script. I think the younger fan base really likes the black jerseys. But I think generally everybody likes the Cardinal jersey.
Let me actually see the gray one. That's my favorite color.
For sure. Obviously the gray on gray look looks really good in baseball, so.
You gave me these pair of shoes.
That's a turf, so it's what the guys are gonna go out, take BP in. They'll go out there and field before game. As soon as BP's over, most of the guys are putting cleats on. And the cleat options kind of vary. This year, this has been the popular cleat. They all really liked this cleat. This looks really good with the white jerseys. Doesn't look as good with the gray sets. So our go-to gray shoe this year has been this one.
You guys have some special makeups, right?
Yeah. This was our ID we ID'd for as a travel shoe last year. Now they traveled 2 games on the road in suits, but if they win the series or sweep the series, coach gets pretty lax on what they can wear home, so they have travel suits. And then, not last year, but the year before, they ID'd a cleat. Nothing special, just the color combo. Wasn't offered by Nikes, but it was able to be ID'd.
Now let's actually get into some of the accessories. What are some of the favorite accessories of the player?
The guys always get excited about the dugout jackets. They're somewhat similar, but they do vary a little bit. This was last year's dugout jacket. Cooler than this year's, but the guys really like this year's because it's a lot warmer, a lot thicker. This is more about travel, but like these quarter zips this year, the guys really liked. Clean, simple. And then this was the travel suit. Can't say the guys loved red on red, right. But you know, definitely screams Stanford. And then travel pant.
Describe that process of how the Nike orders go.
Different windows. One of the main window is going to be the full body of stuff that includes like Stanford baseball, stuff that comes pre-screened, pre-embellished. And then a lot of this type of, this is game day gear, So the undershirts they're wearing, the like compression tops, fitted tops. So there's different windows. For example, I will order uniforms for next year sometime in the next month. So it's a pretty far out process. One of the big things we do, and that's why we ask recruits or have a coach reach out once a recruit's committed for sizing, because you can compile that information and kind of help with your future order so you're not ordering excess quantities.
Let's kind of talk about this season. Again, one of the most historic seasons. How has it been from different schools you've been to?
I've been at several schools and I've been with different teams and been around various levels of success, and this group, they're super cohesive. They kind of operate in this zone and there's nothing too high, nothing too low. We've had games where we did not look impressive and still pull off a W, and the guys are in here and they're getting their mind right for the next game. I've had games where specific guys looked not great at all, and they were up here till 1 a.m. when I left, finishing laundry, hitting in the cages, and that's them doing it on their own. So this group is just really good about kind of guiding themselves, and they're super cohesive.
Now, Justin, you also have, I guess, a special apparel piece. Let's kind of get into that.
Yeah, so Coach likes to occasionally for big series have something done up as kind of like, I won't say a prize, but it's kind of like a won the series, swept the series, whatever gift. And so this year, after we took the series from Texas, we had these kind of 3/4 sleeves done up for the guys, which they've all been a big fan of and pretty much wear every day.
Now, I'm seeing this here, it says lizard skins on it. What is this for?
This is bat tape, so it's grip. There's various sizes. Lizard Skins has been like a great company for us. There's 3 different thicknesses, and then they have everything from team branded to different color combos of camo to solid colors. I try to keep it somewhat consistent, because if I opened it up, it would be, I'd have guys out there with pink and neon.
One last question, I'm gonna put you on the spot here, Justin. When you bring a recruit in, what are the top 3 apparel pieces that every recruit loves more than anything else?
Recruits love the hoodies, the sweatpants, that kind of warm weather gear, even though we're pretty consistent in our temperature out here.
Right.
But yeah, I think hoodies and like the thermal stuff, I mean, guys are gonna get 100 t-shirts while they're here, right? Over the course of 4 years. Guys are gonna get tons of shorts, and that stuff's all great when you get it new, but guys love hoodies, guys love t-shirts. I think they like jerseys too, don't get me wrong. It's just not something that, you know, they get it as a senior gift, but they don't, it's not something they're getting each year. So I would say that, and then shoes. Everyone loves shoes. And like, obviously, you know, we try to change it up a little bit so a guy isn't getting red shoe. But, you know, you get red shoes, black shoes, gray shoes, white shoes. So just depends. And occasionally we'll surprise them and throw in an ID or something, so.
On the roster right now,
Okay.
from an apparel standpoint, who's the pain?
None of them are a pain. I won't say they're a pain. There are some who are finicky. Anecdotally speaking, as I was telling you earlier, there are certain guys who want their pants to fit pretty tight, or certain guys who want their shorts to be this high. So I don't know if there's a most difficult. There are definitely guys that are very specific. So I'm gonna cop out on that, and I'm gonna go with there are guys that are specific.
Okay, well, who's the most low maintenance guy? The guy you don't have to worry about at all.
Most low maintenance, okay. I would say Brendan Beck, honestly, is for being caliber of pitcher, and so he's pretty low maintenance, and it's surprising. He's quick-witted, he can kind of be a smart aleck, but he's pretty low maintenance.
Awesome, Justin. Well, thank you, man, for giving us a day in the life of, you know, how you get a recruit together, and, you know, much success, man.
For sure, appreciate it, man. For a special Stanford baseball fan, we're gonna put together a package for you. It'll have various things the guys wear, use, and you guys can give it to that fan.
Awesome, awesome. And to find out how to win that package, follow Koisky Media and George Kill 3 on Instagram. Until next time, your host, George Kill.
Thanks again to betonline.ag for sponsoring this episode of Royal Key. Join them today and use the promo code ROYALKEY for a 50% welcome bonus. Again, that's betonline.ag. Make sure to subscribe to youtube.com/KoiskyMedia to see more Royal Key episodes.